beginning of your reading. For those of you who are interested, I've listed all the decks below in the description. Sometimes people ask me which decks I'm using. My primary tarot deck is the Sharman-Caselli tarot deck, and for clarification, I'll be using the Nicoleta Ceccoli Tarot Mini. That sounds good. Let's get started with your reading. Oh, I have one quick announcement. For those of you who are want to book a private reading with me, I have a special offer going this week through the 5th. If you go to my website or scheduling page before you book, you can use my coupon code ILOVETAROT-23 when you book to receive 25% discount off all my tarot readings through May 5th, 2018. So for those of you who are interested, it's a great way to save. And also, I know that people out there who have not had a private reading with me before, this is also a good way to do that without breaking the bank. So that was my announcement. Let's get started with your mini Lenormand reading. Okay, Pisces, I pulled for you the stars plus the crossroads. So over the next 2 weeks, I see that you're going to be making a very important decision, okay? It's an important decision, and it's also telling me it's a successful decision. So I feel like, you're blessed in this matter. You will be successful, and you will make the right decision. So yes, Pisces, that's what I'm seeing for you. Pisces, welcome to your bi-weekly love reading portion of the tarot reading today. This reading is for all Pisces that may be watching. Pisces, suns, moons, risings, Pisces on the cusp. Also Venus and Pisces. Okay, Spirit, what are the bi-weekly love? Oh, a bunch of cards coming out here. We have the Lovers. Yes. Now, typically I'll read the top first. So the Lovers, the Four of Swords, the Six of Wands, the Emperor, and Judgment. We already have a mini story going here. I'm seeing choices here, choices in love, head or heart decision. It could be you're deciding between two people. With the Four of Swords here, someone is taking a break or taking a rest from thoughts regarding love. I see victory and success though, and control, power, admiration, and I do see with Judgment here, following the mini Lenormand reading, if you watch that you will be making a final decision. But it's like you have to step back from the situation in order to do that. I see a lot of people cheering you on. I do also see someone here who's getting a lot of attention, a lot of validation. The Emperor is also a sign of Leo, a sign of Aries, also represents the father, the patriarch. I'm also seeing the angel blowing the trumpet like right into this man's ear. So it's kind of like, it could also be that a decision is being made simultaneously as you step into your power. This looks really good though. Okay, so decision time is what I'm hearing. Hearing the call, taking the action. Let's see if any of those cards do come out in your reading. We'll know that it's a very important message for you to hear. Not just for the select few that those cards were for. That message was for. Spirit, what are the bi-weekly messages and energies for the sign of Pisces? Oops, sorry about that, guys. I do try to not hit the camera arm there. What are the bi-weekly love messages and energies for the sign of Pisces? Pisces, suns, moons, risings, Pisces on the cusp, Venus and Pisces. What do they need to know regarding their love lives from May 1st through the 15th, 2018? here. All right. The bottom of the deck, I have the Seven of Wands. Very defensive energy. Challenges. Sevens do have to do with challenging situations. You may have to stand up for yourself here. You may have stiff competition. I also see here, like, yeah, you have to kind of stand up for your beliefs. You know, don't let anyone walk all over you. Hierophant reverse, sign of Taurus. Seeing someone here who's rebelling or doing something differently, non-conforming, not conforming to a belief system. Could be dealing with a water sign. I'm also seeing Libra, Taurus. Could also be defending yourself against some kind of marriage or commitment, or if you're dealing with a fire sign, this person may be coming off as very defensive as well. So let's take a look at your cards. Ten of Swords in reverse. Your challenge is the Tower, also in reverse. What has put you here is the Knight of Cups in reverse. Your thoughts and feelings are the Hermit in reverse. Your recent past is the Four of Cups in reverse, and your near future is the King of Wands. Fire sign and energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Alright, so Pisces, you walk into the month of May with the Ten of Swords in reverse. This is recovering from something that has been very painful. I'm also seeing here the swords falling out here, which can take some time. I can also say that you're clinging on to something that is over, that's very much dead. Or you've been reminded of something that's been very painful for you. However, I'm seeing that the worst is over. It's kind of the feeling that I'm getting. This is a mental energy here, so yes. The dawn is near. Your new day is nearing. What has been a challenge for you, what is helping or hindering you, is this Tower in reverse. So this is kind of like telling me there's ongoing chaos here. It's kind of telling me like the check engine light is on, you must take action, or you have maybe dodged a bullet in some ways, but the tower is now burning from the bottom up. So the cracks are starting to show here. This could be within a significant relationship. It's still telling me the worst is over, but you have a situation here which now that the tower is reversed, the destruction is happening at a slower rate. So it's still an issue, still a problem. It's not too late to shake things up. It's not too late to stop this tower from burning down completely, if that's what you wish. What has put you here? We have the Knight of Cups in reverse. This is the water sign energy, also the sign of the Lover. And the Knight of Cups in reverse is someone who doesn't know what he or she wants. They may be very superficial, very flaky. They could potentially move from lover to lover very fast, or move from one relationship to the next without really developing a strong emotional ties. This can also represent an ex-boyfriend or girlfriend, or an ex-lover as the foundation of the situation. However, it is water sign energy, so likely your energy. This person could be, yeah, like I said, it's a spiritual artist, flirt, etc. But when he's reversed, there's something blocking him following his passion or following his dreams. Or he or she can be seen as someone who is doesn't really know what they want, so they're drifting. In the past, you have the Four of Cups in reverse. This talks about restlessness, looking for a sign, looking for a breakthrough, coming out of a place of emotional withdrawal and apathy. Also seeing an offer that came in, you might have been ignoring that offer and dwelling on something here in the past. In which case now you're recovering from something as well. This could be just the body was in pain, or the mind was, you had too many negative thoughts, too many thoughts going on, challenging you. In terms of your thoughts and feelings, you have the Hermit in reverse, the sign of Virgo. And this is like antisocial behavior. It could be that you need to withdraw. Just be careful that you aren't becoming a total hermit, in which case you are disconnecting a lot from people, from civilization. You may be kind of, you know, putting your headphones on, burying your head in the sand a bit. But yeah, I'm seeing also this is just basically someone who could be sleeping a lot, disconnected. Maybe you've gotten a lot of advice on your situation, and what you need to do is to go within. You've done that, but now it's time for you to reintegrate. Time to come out into the world and express and integrate what you've learned. Okay, going into the future, you have the King of Wands. This could be a fire sign coming into your life. I'm seeing Leo, Aries, Sagittarius male energy. This person is very creative, very passionate, very action-oriented. This person is usually the head of a company, a manager, has a high position, very creative, very self-driven, very self-made man or woman. And like I said, fire sign energy here. So you could be dealing with someone of importance like this. I'll go ahead and clarify some of these cards for you. The Ten of Swords. We have the Seven of Cups. Confusion. Going down the rabbit hole here. And also possibly you had a lot of options in your past. You may just feeling like maybe lost in terms of your fantasies, in terms of your daydreams. It's like Neptune and Pisces energy anyway. Neptune is in Pisces, I believe. Let's see, why is the Ten of Swords coming up reversed for Pisces? The Moon. Yeah, so confusion, feeling lost, possibly not knowing what's going on. Yeah, I'm just seeing also for some of you not being able to distinguish between fact and fantasy, or being kind of lost in a dream world to some extent, having to face your shadow side, having to face your deepest emotions and fears, and maybe feeling lost and confused. All right. The High Priestess is coming up here as well. This card of Virgo and Pisces. Could be secrets here. There could be things that you are not ready to reveal yet. We have the Ace of Cups. New love, new feelings. Feeling trapped. Moving away from stress and trauma. Healing. Seven of Swords, Queen of Swords. If you are dealing with an air sign, I'm seeing also deceptions here. I'm seeing covert things going on. I also feel like there's someone here writing, that needs to write, or that needs to maybe also think about things logically. I'm seeing also that what, like in this card, it's different. There's someone who's watching someone. So there could be, like, for example, I'm not saying like spying, but there could potentially be someone who is doing some kind of espionage type of situation on a air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I just see someone writing a lot here. Actually, I'm sorry, this is the King of Swords energy. Prompted to look though on the deck, we have the Magician here. So trickster, manipulation, control, etc. But you have a lot of deceptive energies around you, a lot of confusing energies. Yeah, with the High Priestess, the Eight of Swords, and the Seven of Swords, and Six of Swords, King of Swords. A lot of air sign energy, prompting you to think more logically about your situation, maybe in order to cut through things. Why is the Tower coming up in reverse for Pisces? King of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. You could be dealing with an earth sign. King of Pentacles is someone who is very business oriented. It could be a father, someone who takes care of the family, someone who's a good provider, someone who's very stubborn as well. I'm seeing the sign of Taurus. This Tower situation could be ongoing with them. Have to do with an earth sign that you're dealing with. Okay, something needs to, some action here, swift action taking place. Ten of Pentacles. This is a good card for family, legacy, and security. I'm seeing also long-term relationships here, long-term security, family. This could be a situation going on with your family or with a long-term relationship. Four of Pentacles, stability. Also the home here, creating stability around the home. Here, let me just, these cards are like all over the place. So again, you have the Seven of Cups, the Moon, and the Ace of Cups. Coming up in the, clarifying the Ten of Swords in reverse with the Empress, the Eight of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Six of Swords, and the King of Swords. Your challenge is the Tower in reverse with the King of Pentacles, or a sign, Ten of Pentacles, and Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles can also represent someone who is being very conservative with their money. I'm seeing the King of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles is extremely stable energy. Coupled with the Tower in reverse, this could be that there is a major life change or event affecting this person, which in turn could be affecting you. Why? Let me see how we're doing on time. I'm already probably going over here. 16 minutes. Alright, well, let's keep going. I want to know why the Nine of Cups is coming up in reverse for Pisces. Why is the Knight of Cups coming up in reverse for Pisces? Page of Pentacles. New beginnings. Also, it's like contemplating something. Focuses on the body. The focus is on a new beginning. Messages as well. Could be dealing with a younger earth sign. We have the Devil, Capricorn here, but also temptations. I'm seeing physical stuff going on here. Lust. Drowning in fantasy, or even being unable to control. You have the Ace of Wands, passion. This feels like a physical relationship, or even the desire to This is very passionate energy, but with the Knight of Cups in reverse, it doesn't have a strong foundation. It doesn't feel like this is the root of why you have the Ten of Swords in reverse. This has caused some issues for you, it looks like. Especially, it's like you're recovering from something here that has been maybe mentally devastating for you, or has maybe been difficult. Could be dealing with a younger earth sign, a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. But I am seeing like strong physical attraction, strong passion, and definitely, possibly, obviously with the Devil here, this can be kind of a darker energy. Why is the King of Wands coming up in Pisces future? Nine of Swords in reverse. This person may be very stressed out or feeling pressured in some way. There could also be a lot of anxiety, but I'm seeing coming out of that. We have the Hermit again in reverse, and Death in reverse, and the Nine of Wands. So I'm seeing again this person being very antisocial or feeling stressed about something, burning bridges, running away. There are major changes happening here for this person. Something may be ending or may need to end, but they may be resisting that. With the Nine of Wands, we're definitely coming to the end of some cycle here. We've got 9, 9, 9. Coming to the end, biding your time. But also we have the elephant in the room here. Instead, she's ignoring it and reading a book. So it does feel like if you're dealing with a fire sign, this person is, or you have fire sign in your chart, this person is hanging in there, or they want to hang in there despite the wounds, despite feeling wounded. But I do see stress and anxiety around this person. I also feel like they echo the Hermit energy here in reverse. So likely, if this is what you're thinking and feeling, this is your same energy here. There could just be some antisocial behavior. You may be very creative, but I also see burning bridges, running away from things, and wanting to just bide your time. So again, at the bottom of the deck, we have Queen of Swords, underlying theme or challenge of your reading again. And oh, interesting, the Seven of Wands is there, which is in this deck about disciplining yourself and possibly emotionally detaching yourself with the Queen of Swords here, needing to be logical, rational, think logically, be rational about the situation, because it could be creating chaos for you, it could be creating stress for you. The situation is ongoing though. The Tower isn't completely burned down. I feel like we may still be dealing with this over the next month. But I do feel like it could be that you're dealing, either you're an ex-boyfriend or girlfriend, or you're dealing with an ex-boyfriend or girlfriend who has been possibly creating trouble for you, mental anguish, pain, etc. So, Pisces, that is what I'm seeing for your reading. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, I would love to do one for you. Like I said, I have the coupon code that you can use before you book to receive 25% off any of my readings. I welcome you to do that. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me at thegood, the bad, the tarot @gmail.com. Until next time, take care.